Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 26th, and today was an absolutely beautiful sunny day outside. I think it reached in the 40-degree temperature, almost maybe. I know it was high 39, area 38, something like that, but I think it even reached 40. So end up getting out. Unfortunately, that warm weather made the ground all start to thaw, and it was that gross, slimy, disgusting crap that your dog's out in it. You gotta wipe his fade off like crazy and wash him up before he can come inside. Got mud all over my shoes, all that kind of stuff. Had a bunch of water draining off the lot up next to the rental house there, and it was draining down the driveway, and there's a bunch of ice melt, so it's kind of flooded out there, but it's just beautiful weather temperature wise. It was sunny, it was just gorgeous out all day, it seemed like. Was over at the rental house working on it, trying to get some of it cleaned up. Had a fire going and burnt probably 8 trash barrels full of garbage and stuff. Ended up hauling out a couple more chairs, ended up hauling out the hideaway sofa bed thing and stuff. I actually took the mattress out and burned it. It was just way too heavy to get out by myself. I ended up having somebody stop by, help me get it out the door. Saved me a lot of hassle factor there. I had to stand up on end, kind of fish it out. Big giant pain in the butt. Ended up scraping the door a little bit. Don't care, the door is going to get replaced. Was not a real big concern of mine. It's been painted like 10 times. Looks like ass. So that's going to be taken out. Didn't break the window, which I thought the way the first guy went to, it kind of helped me and kind of shoved on it. I thought, oh shit, I don't want that to break. I kind of had that weird motion when I was shoving on it, and I thought I was going to knock that window out. So other than that, got them on the porch. I haven't decided if I'm going to just haul them off or if I'm going to burn them, if I'm going to try and find somebody that wants them. They don't look bad. They're just, I'm not going to trust them. I'm not a big fan of anything in that house. I wanted all to get the hell out of there. So end up finding some interesting stuff, a lot of family things that I'm still stumbling across here and there. Got a big old box full of crap to basically give back to her and see if the family wants it. I know the family ain't going to want it, but I was going to pass it on to the guy that's in charge of her estate. We've got a few pictures there. I don't know, probably 60 to 100 pictures of different things over the years. I'm going to take over to the nursing home and give to her. I'm going to try and find somebody there who's, willing to basically throw them in a box, and every day or every 2 days or every week, whatever, pull a picture or two out and give it to her. If you give them all to her at once, she's not going to have as much enjoyment out of it as giving her a little bit at a time as you go. So ended up having my running trainee was supposed to be here today. Ended up running late with them. I kind of shut down at 4 at the rental house to go basically train them today. And they ended up saying their wrestling match was going long, so they were going to see if I could push it back to about 6-ish. And I said I'll work, but I kind of already left the house and kind of changed mindset at that point. So I kind of took my time getting around, didn't really get in a big hurry, headed out to the gym. Got a little bit of a warm up on the bike, took the dog for a run, we went running around. Ended up knocking out a real good run. But by the time I left, by the time I got from the rental house back here, got changed stuff, it started raining. And the wind had picked up, started dropping temperature like crazy. Instead of waiting around until 6 for my training to get there, I was afraid they'd back out as the weather was coming in fast and cold. I went ahead and got my run in. Was actually still out running when they got back to the gym. Asked them if they were willing to do it on the treadmill because it was so gross outside. They agreed to go ahead and do it on the treadmill. Worked out really good because I had worked up a sweat. I did not want to be out there. If I kept running, I was fine. But if I had to sit around for 20 minutes while they got warmed up on the bike and stuff, I was going to be way too cold to go back out that wet. So went ahead, headed in there, got on the bike with them, got them warmed up, went and got on the treadmill, got them doing a little run-walk program on the treadmill. Worked out really good because I was able to actually take the time to really kind of focus on them, not worrying about my dog when I'm running, not worrying about tripping on stuff, any kind of thing. And it would have been dark. It was dark by the time they got there. So we had to run with the headlight. It gave me a lot better chance to kind of I just put my treadmill on walking. I just walked about 3.5 mile an hour. While they walked 3.5 mile an hour, then I'd reach over every 3 minutes, bump it up to 5.5. Then half a minute later, bump back down to 3.5 or 3 minutes. We did that little routine. Ended up knocking them out. They knocked out 30 plus minutes on that thing, which was amazing. Normally they're 10, 12 minutes, or 12, 13, 14 minutes. That's all we're out for. And they ended up doing 2 miles, where normally they're only out a mile. So their pace was slower, but they did a lot more of it. And that's what I'm trying to get them used to, is just moving, just any movement for longer periods of time. So I'm going to bump them up. We got a goal time we got it set. I got them to agree that if I match that goal before the Drake relays, they're going to go ahead and actually up from a 5K they've got signed up for to the 10K. So I'm hoping they'll definitely do that, because I want them to just accomplish a bigger goal. They've already done a couple of 5Ks. They've been slow times. They've been kind of crappy, but they've accomplished the 5K. And I want them to see what it's like to accomplish the next step of a goal. Not just a little bit faster, but to actually step the goal up and run a longer distance. Because my goal is to have them run at least a half by the end of the year. Hopefully probably by the end of the fall, because I don't think they want to do it on treadmill. I'm going to try and get them to run a half by the end of the year, and maybe even possibly a full, but I definitely want a full by the end of next year out of them, assuming they stick with it. And right now they seem to be pretty motivated about it. They felt really good after the run. Everything went great there. The weather had changed. It's now, I think it's like 4 degrees outside, like that, 14. It's so stupid cold. I caught another coon on the porch. My live trap broke into my dog food again. Caught him in the live trap. Ended up hauling him out, basically rehome him, didn't want him to freeze to death my porch. Went out, the wind is blowing so hard, it almost ripped the door off my van. It just ripped it on my hand. It's so scary that right there. The wind, my ears hurt, my head was wet, just got a shower when I caught the coon. That wasn't a good thing. So I was out in the cold weather and stuff, absolutely sucked. And this is dangerous weather out here right now. I think our wind chills are like negative 35 calling for and stuff, so definitely just disgusting. And the wind blowing through. I've got semi-crappy windows. They're not horrible, but they're not great in my house, and I can literally feel air blowing through the windows and stuff. And the gaps, everything's blowing around. We got street signs blowing around. We got lights broke. We got signs blowing off houses. Trash cans are all over town. Limbs and stuff are blowing out of trees. It's a disgusting storm. It's getting worse and worse. So I'm hoping by tomorrow the wind will die down. That's what I'm after. The cold I'm all right with. That wind is just, it's amazing how much warmer it is than it was when I was out running early in the month. But the wind makes it feel so much worse. And the wet head made it feel 100 times worse than that too. So that's all I really got for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to try and make sure everything's tied down good before I go to bed. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.